Hello, beautiful collective, and welcome back to my channel, Lumen Moon Tarot. So everybody, I'm checking out the energy, and there is a person who they were dumb as a box of hair to leave you behind. They chose artificial turf over you, okay? So this person was looking for the greener grass. They were looking for whoever had the most, how they were going to benefit from someone else, okay? And maybe at the time when you met this person, you could have been really struggling with money. You could have been having a difficult time at your job, or maybe you were just in a vulnerable position, right? Trying to heal from something. I don't know. But this person, I feel like they took advantage of you while you were vulnerable and then decided that you didn't have enough for them. Okay, so either not enough money, or you weren't fancy enough, or you didn't have a big enough job, or you didn't, you didn't have a fancy enough home, something. And they chose someone else over you thinking they would get more out of them. Okay, I feel like this person leaving you behind was actually like you were lucky, because I feel like this is somebody who would have depleted you in the future. Okay, but yeah, they're realizing that was a really stupid move. Okay, and now I feel like they've also, during this time of separation, they've also been like laughing at you. It's just giving me that they were mocking you and mocking the divine. And now this person is receiving God's wrath, is what's happening. God's wrath is on this person. So they're getting some major karma. I just heard lose, lose. So all this person is doing is losing. All they do is lose and lose and lose. Okay, so yeah, they're being stripped of any blessings that they had. And they kept mocking you, okay? After taking advantage of you, knowing that you were in a vulnerable position, after walking away from you, thinking that you didn't have enough to give them, okay? Then they had the nerve to laugh at you and boast and be arrogant and trash your reputation behind the scenes. Okay, for doing that, God is big mad at this person. Big mad. Okay, anyway, this may not be for all of you, and that's okay. Just take what does resonate and leave the rest behind, right? And thank you so much, everyone, for all of the awesome comments. You guys, I love the comment section. And all the confirmations, keep them coming. And thank you to all of my subscribers. You rock. Welcome, welcome to everybody new here. You rock too. Yes, you do. All right, so yeah, this is being nervous. This is knowing that they've been busted for the things that they have said. There's been a few things, a few instances where this person has laughed at God. Okay, like if you are very spiritual, right? This person could be listening to how you talk about God, right? And they'll be like repeating it and laughing about it, making jokes about it. Okay, in doing that to you, they're actually making jokes about God. And God is big time mad at this person. Like they're getting some huge karma. I feel like this person is losing really, really fast. Pretty much everything that kept them comfortable in life. Okay, yeah, they may even have to move here, downsizing, getting rid of some things. I'm getting that this person is trying to sell things, like furniture is what I just heard. So they're selling their furniture, they're selling their personal belongings. This person is broke. They could be losing a job, or they could have recently been laid off or lost a job, or having a hard time finding one. Okay, so they're just too burdened. So this person is downsizing and moving. Okay, it's got a lot to do with money. So wherever they went, whoever this person chose over you, it was artificial turf. It was fake. Okay? Whoever they chose over you could have promised this person the moon. They could have promised them, oh, I'm going to be wealthy in the future. I'm going to be wealthy and successful someday. Or, maybe, I don't know. They thought that whoever they chose over you, they thought that person had more than you to give to them. This is somebody who's really just wanting to benefit themselves, and they'll walk over anybody to do it. So I feel like that's what they did to you. And I feel like they're regretting that now. Now this person is broke. So something, whatever they chose, it was fake. They've got no money now. They're going to have to downsize. This person, yeah, dumb as a box of hair. They feel like an absolute fool. They feel like an absolute fool. This person is embarrassed as well. I feel like they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know how bad their situation is right now, how broke they are, okay? They don't want you to know because you may have already figured out that this person underestimated you and judged you for petty materialistic reasons, right? You may already know they left you behind because they thought that you weren't going to have enough money to give to them or share with them. Something like that, okay? You may already know this, and they don't want you to know how embarrassed they are. Yeah, they don't want you to know how embarrassed they are. Because they're broke. Yeah, this person they try to be really flashy. I just saw the race car card in this deck. They try to be really flashy, so this is someone very materialistic. They're always trying to outdo other people. If other people have a blessing, they'll try to get something better than that, just to show it off. This person is like a show off, very arrogant, very egotistical. And they know if you find out the embarrassing fact that they're broke and unable to live a lavish lifestyle, then you may laugh at them and they wouldn't be able to handle that. See, this person has been laughing at you, mocking God, but they can't handle the embarrassment of you finding out that they've hit rock bottom. And they have hit rock bottom. God is making sure of that. Yeah, you're having this new beginning. Yeah, they're afraid you're going to laugh at them. Look, they are afraid you are going to laugh at the tables turning on them. That's what they're afraid of. After this person did nothing but laugh and mock you. They laughed about your struggles, your heartache, how much you didn't have at the time. Now the tables have turned. So I feel like now you're doing really good in life. You're having a glow up. You could be very financially independent, stable. You could have a successful business, a successful job, a big career. You're doing so much better in life than this person is, and you're happier in life than this person is. They're embarrassed, man. They think that you're going to laugh at them. They won't be able to handle that after all the mocking they have done to you. They don't like it that the shoe's on the other foot now. They're embarrassed, man. They're embarrassed. They do not want you laughing at them. Okay? All right, sorry about that. I had to get this. This flew on the floor. This is the 10 of Cups. This is you getting wish fulfillment. The tables are turning here on this person. You're coming out on top now, and they're hitting rock bottom. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. Yeah, you could be making a fortune, or they could be realizing that's where your future is headed, is you becoming very successful, abundant, making a fortune, living very comfortably, okay, for the rest of your life. And they missed out on that because this person looked at you, judged you poorly, underestimated you. They were being selfish. They were only after themselves. They chased after somebody who they thought had more in their pocket than you did. Yeah, maybe you will get the last laugh here. I feel like you're about to find out this person, and that they're afraid of that, okay? This person, they may be living in a smaller community where people talk, a lot of chit chat, because this person has gone from like pretending that they have it all to having really nothing, okay? And people may be talking about them, so you're about to hear about how the tables have turned on this person. You're going to hear about that, okay? And I feel like just as you're moving on too, this is also moving forward. Yeah, their life is in the toilet. Okay, there's going to be a lot of people talking and laughing at this person. They're feeling embarrassed in a community of people, in a like a maybe a group, a large group of people, something like that. There's going to be a lot of people laughing at them because they were on the top, like on the top of their game, right? They were doing really well in life, okay? Pretending that they had a lot, but people are going to be seeing them fall. Everyone is going to be watching this person like fall, okay? And you're going to hear about this. You're going to hear about it. They do not want you to know. This person has, man, they have made fun of you and ridiculed you and criticized you behind the scenes this whole time. Okay? And now it's happening to them. They can't stand it. Yeah, you could have been dealing with Virgo, Aries. I'm feeling Taurus energy, possibly Capricorn as well. You could be a Taurus, you could be an Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, justice is being served. And now this person gets to truly feel, they get to experience what it feels like to be on the other, when the shoe is on the other foot. They get a chance to experience what it's like to be ridiculed, publicly ridiculed, and have their reputation dragged through the dirt. Okay? They have an opportunity now to experience vulnerability, right? And difficulties when it comes to their finances. Yeah, man. And you're in the Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups energy. Look at this. You're the one now who's at the top of this wheel of fortune. Okay, you could be making a fortune. And this is something that's here to stay. It's very stable. Okay? Yeah, wish fulfillment. You got the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Happiness card, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is all for you. Everything's turning in your favor, and everything is falling apart for this person. And everyone is watching them fall. Okay? Anyway, that's what I have for this reading. I do hope this helps. I hope it resonates. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. Yay! Subscribe to my channel, you guys. Join this awesome soul tribe. And until next time, everyone, take care of you and peace out.